Welcome back to our channel. Today we're tackling excuses, those unwanted party guests that overstay their welcome and leave a mess. We've all made them, often opting for them over confronting the reality of our situations. These are not just harmless little white lies, but well-disguised fears and uncertainties. What if, instead of allowing these excuses to hinder us, we turned them into stepping stones for progress? They are nothing but barriers we've erected ourselves, brick by brick, excuse by excuse. These walls are preventing us from reaching our true potential, from achieving our dreams. However, the good news is that just as we've built these, we can tear them down. All it takes is recognizing them for what they are. I don't have time is about priorities. I don't have enough resources is about, and I'm afraid of failure is about courage. Let's strip away the masks, reveal these excuses in their naked truth. Let's recognize these excuses for what they are, barriers that can be broken, and then let's break them one by one until there's nothing left but the open road to our dreams. Taking responsibility for your actions is the key to overcoming excuses. It's not about blaming yourself for past mistakes or dwelling on what could have been. Instead, it's about accepting that you are the architect of your own life. Your decisions, your actions, and your mindset shape your reality. When you embrace this truth, you take a powerful step towards personal growth. Suddenly, the excuses that once seemed so convincing lose their grip. I don't have time becomes I'll make time. I don't have the resources transforms into I'll find a way. I'm afraid of failure turns into I'm excited to learn. This shift doesn't happen overnight. It requires courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to step out of your comfort zone. But the rewards are worth it. When you take responsibility for your life, you unlock the power to change it. Consider the stories of some of the world's most successful individuals. Oprah Winfrey, born into poverty and faced with numerous setbacks, took responsibility for her life and became a media mogul. Elon Musk, despite multiple business failures, embraced responsibility and transformed the world of technology and space exploration. J.K. Rowling, a single mother living on welfare, took responsibility for her passion and became one of the most successful authors of our time. These individuals didn't let their circumstances define them. They didn't hide behind excuses or wait for someone else to solve their problems. They took responsibility for their lives. They faced their challenges, learned from their failures, and turned their excuses into determination. Embracing responsibility isn't about being perfect. It's about acknowledging that you have the power to shape your own destiny. It's about recognizing that every setback is a stepping stone, every failure a lesson, and every excuse an opportunity for growth. So the next time you find yourself making an excuse, ask yourself, what can I do to change this situation? How can I turn this obstacle into an opportunity? The answers to these questions might surprise you. Great achievers turn their excuses into determination, and so can you. It all starts with embracing responsibility. Persistence is the antidote to excuses. It's the relentless commitment to press on even when the odds seem stacked against you. It's the inner fire that keeps you moving towards your goals, undeterred by the challenges that come your way. Persistence is not about never failing, but about never giving up. Think about the most successful people you know. Their paths were not always smooth. They faced obstacles, experienced disappointments, and encountered setbacks. But what set them apart was their persistence. They didn't let a stumble in the road be the end of their journey. Instead, they picked themselves up, dusted themselves off, and kept going. Take Thomas Edison, for instance. He made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb. But did he let those failures deter him? No. He once famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 1,000 ways that won't work." And when he finally succeeded, he illuminated the world. Or consider J.K. Rowling, the renowned author of the Harry Potter series. She was rejected by 12 publishers before Bloomsbury Publishing decided to give her a chance. Today, Harry Potter is a global phenomenon, and Rowling is one of the most influential authors in the world. That's the power of persistence. It transforms failures into stepping stones and setbacks into comebacks. It turns impossible dreams into incredible realities. It's the engine that drives success, but how can you cultivate this power? It starts with a mindset shift. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable, view them as opportunities for growth. Embrace the challenges that come your way and learn from them. Remember, persistence is not a one-time act. It's a lifelong commitment to never stop striving, never stop learning, and never stop growing. It's about pushing through the hard times because those are the times that make you stronger. In the end, it's not about how many times you fall, but about how many times you get back up. Every failure is a lesson learned. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger. So keep going, keep pushing, and never give up, because that's the true power of persistence. Scene script. Your story is not defined by your excuses. We all have a narrative, a story we tell ourselves about who we are and what we're capable of, but this narrative isn't set in stone. It's not an unchangeable fact. It's more like a draft, a work in progress, something you can edit and rewrite. Imagine if you could transform your narrative from a tale of limitation to a saga of potential and growth. To do this, you need to change the language you use in your story. Your words have power. They shape your mindset, your actions, and ultimately your life. Let's take an example. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try saying, "I haven't mastered this yet." Do you see the difference? The first statement is absolute, leaving no room for growth. But the second statement acknowledges that while you may not have achieved your goal yet, you're on your way. And what about the ever-popular, "I'm not good enough"? Swap it for "I'm a work in progress." This shift not only takes away the sting of self-reproach, but also opens up a space for self-improvement and growth. Positive affirmations can be powerful tools in rewriting your narrative. They're like mental workouts, strengthening your self-belief and boosting your confidence. Here are a few examples. I am capable. I am resilient. I am worthy of success. But remember, affirmations aren't just about saying the words. They're about believing them, feeling them, and living them. They're about changing the conversation you have with yourself. And what about those motivational quotes we all love? They're not just for Instagram. They can be potent reminders of your potential and power. So find a quote that resonates with you, write it down, and put it somewhere you'll see it every day. Change the way you talk to yourself. Replace self-doubt with self-belief. You have the power to rewrite your narrative. Start today. Your new story awaits. The most crucial step in defeating excuses is taking action. It's not enough to just want something or to dream about it. You have to reach out and grab it. Remember, dreams don't work unless you do. Think about the people who have achieved monumental feats. They didn't just sit around waiting for things to happen. They took action. They made things happen. They were proactive, not reactive. They didn't wait for opportunities. They created them. And that's the difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't. Let me tell you something. There will never be a perfect moment. There will always be challenges, obstacles, and less than perfect conditions. So what? Get started now. With each step you take, you will grow stronger, more skilled, and more confident. You will become more successful. And yes, there will be setbacks, but every setback is a setup for a comeback. The only real failure is the failure to try. So start where you are. Use what you have, do what you can. Every step, no matter how small, is progress. Every action, no matter how insignificant, brings you closer to your dreams. So start now, not tomorrow, not next week, but now. Because the future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Remember, action is the foundational key to all success. Action is the bridge between your dreams and reality. Don't wait for the perfect moment, create it. Remember, every excuse is a choice to fail. Today we've journeyed through acknowledging and facing our excuses, embracing responsibility, persisting despite challenges, rewriting our narratives, and taking decisive action. These steps, when taken, lead us away from the path of excuses and onto the road of achievement. It's about transforming our lives one choice at a time. Stop the excuses, start the journey, and watch how your life transforms. Thank you for joining us today.